Good morning, guys. So we just have to talk about The Bachelor right now because last night I was literally so angry, like so angry and frustrated. Okay, just ignore the sun. But last night, OMG, Bachelor Nation, what the heck? What the heck? Oh my gosh, I was so angry. I knew something was gonna go down. Well, for one, I read Reality Steve, and for many years, Reality Steve has always been right. Like, he gets, I don't know how he does it, but he has sources, and they go and they find the information, and he usually gets it right. Now, there's been a couple times where he has been wrong, so he's not always right, but for the most part, he is, and I read up on it, so I kind of like had an idea. And then when Sydney was on stage at the Women Tell All saying, oh, you know what you did, and I know what you did, and like she was just kind of like calling him out. And then last night when she said something, and then when Sian said if the rumors are true, then she can't believe it. So I'm like, okay, he must have done a Jason. He must have pulled a Jason, because if you guys remember Jason's season, basically the same thing happened where he chose Melissa and then took it back and then called Molly and like, I want Molly back. Crazy, right? So same thing happened this season with Ari, which is so wrong, so messed up. Like, I am so in agreement with Becca when she asked him, like, if you weren't sure, then why did you propose? Like, why did he feel the need like he had to get down on one knee? Like, why couldn't he just be like, you know what, right now I can't propose to you, but I do want to see where this goes, so you know, after all this is over, I still want to pursue you, I can't engage you today. Like, I think that would have been so much better than to actually get down on one knee. Like, you took that moment away from that girl now, like being engaged to her, like being engaged, just someone proposing to you, like that's a big deal. Like, that's so frustrating. So I was so angry for her, and I totally agree with that. Like, he just should have not proposed. He should just not done it. Now, the way that they did it, them recording it and put it on live TV, like, I think that is so messed up. Like, she's already embarrassed about being proposed to, and now it's being called off, and now you're breaking up with her on TV, and like, she's trying to like process it, and she doesn't want to cry in front of you, and then she asks you to leave, and you leave for a second, come back in, and you are just sitting there staring at her the whole entire time. Like, why did he just sat there and like stared at her? Like, why? Like, he should just left when she asked. Like, that frustrated me so much. I was like, if I were you, I wanted to, like, I don't know, I would like have kicked him off the couch or something. Like, that made me so angry that she asked you specifically to leave, and you sit there staring at her like you wanted to see her cry. Is that what it is? Like, was that what he was waiting for, to see her like cry after him? Like, what are you gonna say? Like, you've already broken her heart. Like, just leave. Like, I don't know what he expected or what he wanted from her, you know, because she was like, I'm not gonna hug you. Like, yeah, like, what was he waiting around for? I don't understand that. Like, what the heck? She asked you to leave. And it's not like he was saying anything. He hardly said anything. It's like he was waiting for her to like say more things. Like, I don't know. And that scene is still not ended. Like, we're still gonna be seeing that. Like, finally he left, yes, but we still are going to see part 2 tonight, which is crazy. And I'm like, I already spent 3 hours watching the show last night. Now I gotta spend another like 2 hours watching it again. It's crazy. I don't know. I am just like livid right now. Just talking about it makes me so angry again. I just don't get it. You know, from day one, Ari was not my favorite. I didn't like that they chose him. I wish they would have picked Luke. And then my friend mentioned Peter the other night, and I agree. Like, it should have been Luke or Peter. I think they would have been better. But Ari, like, I don't find him that attractive or handsome. Now, if we're looking at maybe why he chose Becca, I think it's, for one, it's because his family says, we think that she's better for you. We think that you need someone who's more confident. Whereas Lauren, they kind of felt like he had to keep reassuring her, which I get that. And then probably because like Becca was the first girl that he really like fell for initially at the beginning of the show. So I guess I kind of could see why he would pick her, because that's kind of been like the first person to catch his eye from day one. But I mean, it's like Lauren said when he sent her home. It's like, if you weren't sure until like 3 hours before the show, like why make that decision? Why just not pick any of them? You know, like there could have been that. I mean, I can't remember if that's happened before where they didn't pick anyone. I think so. I think that's happened. But like, yeah, like, why don't you just not pick anyone, or just pick one of them and like kind of like pursue that, but don't propose, you know? If you guys watch, what are your thoughts? Because this made me so angry yesterday. I was so angry that by the time it was done, I'd already showered, I was ready for bed, and like by the time I finished watching the show, I was so like hot. Like I was so hot because I was like so flustered and angry at what Ari did to her. I don't know. Crazy. Anyways, that is my rant. That is my chat about The Bachelor today, and I gotta go to work. So I will talk to you all later. Morning, guys. It is officially Wednesday, and I'm excited that the weekend is almost here because I just really need to have the weekend. I've been feeling so like, ugh. I think it's the allergies, and I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna deal with the sun because I don't have another option. But let's talk Bachelor. OMG. What can I say? Honestly, I wasn't as surprised. I was just really upset because I did end up reading Reality Steve right before the finale on Monday night. I think I read it last Monday after the show because I wanted to know what was going to happen potentially. And Reality Steve was so right. I think I mentioned this yesterday. So I was very, very impressed at how graceful Becca was at handling the whole situation. She handled it so well. Like, major kudos to her. As far as Ari, I feel like he couldn't answer. And although he says, you know, I own up to this, I feel like he really didn't make it appear as if he did. Like, he said it, but it wasn't like, it didn't feel sincere or heartfelt to me. I feel like he didn't apologize enough. He kind of just like quickly like apologized to the point where it wasn't like it was a big deal. Like, he did that. I don't know. I feel like he could have handled it so much differently. And the thing is, like, this happened before with Jason and Molly, okay? Jason, Molly, and Melissa. This same situation happened where he picked a girl, proposed, and then took it back and went with the other girl. But in that situation, it was almost immediately. Like, the minute he chose Melissa, he regretted it. And I think it was just in a matter of a couple days where he like took it back and went for Molly. Whereas with Ari, this went on for like over a month. Over a month you were engaged to this girl, and then you just changed your mind. Like, or you change your decision to no longer be with her. You know, you just, like, why would you wait that long? If you felt it immediately, then you should have been like, you know what, this is it, you know? Like, why? Like, just end it right away. Don't drag it on for over a month and make the poor girl think like, okay, yeah, we really have a future, even though he's kind of struggling, but I think he's gonna get past that. No. And the other thing is like she told him last night, you know, if you weren't ready and if you weren't sure, because he felt the pressure and whatnot, like, if you felt that way, why did you propose? You didn't have to propose. You had a choice. It's not like they would have been like, oh no, you have to pick somebody. No, it's his choice ultimately what he wants to do. And yeah, he did steal that away from her. Like, he stole her first ever proposal from her. So I don't know. And I feel like I understand why Ari and Lauren didn't watch Monday night's episode, but again, I feel like at least Lauren should have watched it, or I feel like at least Lauren should have said something to Becca, like, you know, I'm so sorry this happened, like, apologize as well. But I felt like she was just so excited, and I get it, like, yeah, now she comes public and they can, like, you know, be seen and they can go out and do normal stuff, but I feel like she should have at least recognized it and at least said something to Becca. I don't know, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, she should have at least acknowledged it. And even if they did it behind the scenes, I think someone should have said something like, yeah, she did apologize to Becca. Because at the end of the day, like, she's kind of stole Ari from Becca in a way. Not that, she begged him. Yeah, it was all Ari, but I think she should have said something to Becca. But Ari, man, I'm so disappointed with how he handled it. And I feel like there's more that he could have said to make us feel that he really truly was sorry for dragging it on with Becca. I just felt like he didn't apologize enough. Like, he could have said something more. That's my point. Not that he couldn't apologize enough, but like, he could have said more to give her more closure. I feel like he didn't give her really any closure, because when she asked him, at what point did you realize this? Like, was it immediately after you talked to her? Did you guys have more intimate conversations? Like, he just never answered that, and I think he owes her that. But you know what? I am super excited that she's now the Bachelorette. I think she is perfect to be the Bachelorette, and I'm so excited for who she's gonna meet. And at the end of this, she is gonna more than likely she's gonna feel what Ari felt, in a sense of like, okay, now I gotta make a decision. But I feel like she's gonna be so much better at it because she doesn't want to do what he did to her, and I feel like she is not gonna tell both guys that she has at the end that, oh, I love them both. Like, you just don't do that. When you say those words, that changes everything. He should never have said it to both girls. But I feel like she won't make that mistake, and I hope she doesn't. But I think she's gonna be like a really amazing Bachelorette. So yeah, that is my 2 cents on all of this and how I felt. These shows, man, they really they can really make you so emotional. So emotional. But anyways, that is all I have for you guys this morning. I'm glad it's over. 5 hours of my life has been wasted just watching The Bachelor. Yep. Anyways, I'm headed into work now, and I don't really have anything else. I do want to say that I was really impressed that my TJ Maxx haul video did pretty well, and I do plan on doing more of that. I'm just going to give it a little bit of time because I feel like there's not going to be anything like newer. It's going to be the same stuff, so I'm going to give it just like a little bit. I know every week they get like a new truck or whatnot, so I think next week I'm going to try again and go and see if there's anything new. I did go to Marshall's over the weekend, and they had the Anastasia Aurora palette, but I'm not really drawn to that highlighter palette, so I didn't pick it up. Other than that, they didn't really have anything, so I felt like TJ Maxx had a better finds. I did find one brush at Marshall's. It's a contour brush from Real Techniques. I did pick that up. It was like $3.99 versus like $20, so that was really good. But at TJ Maxx, I gotta go back and check again. I hope they have like more Anastasia liquid lipstick because those are bomb. But yeah, so that's the plan, is to go and do another haul from TJ Maxx once they have like more stuff that I don't already have, and go from there. So I'll be hopefully doing that next week, and I can have another haul video for you guys if there are new finds there. So that is all. Now I gotta get to work, so I will see you all next time. Bye.